Hello, I'm going to show you how to organize the data for the victim table collision from LA GitHub so that you can do the project in our class right here. So you go to the year that you due to do this project. So mine would be 2003, your would be different year, right? So first thing, you're gonna copy the whole thing right here like this. Go highlight this one right here and Control C or Command C on Mac. Okay. So when you do like this, make sure that you see have to see the highlight, or you can go here, click on right here, you click copy. See, you see right here, when you click copy, make sure this one have the dash line like this, otherwise it doesn't work, huh? Make sure that you have that. Then you open the new file right here. So new spreadsheet right here. And then over here, you're gonna paste it right here. Control V or Command V if you have Mac, or you can go to edit and paste. It's gonna take a while to do because we have the data, really big data, more than 50,000 data. So it takes a while to copy. There you go. So you have this one right here, okay? Then we're gonna go back to the file over here, your year again, and you're gonna copy victim ejected right here. So highlight it, and then you go here, click edit, copy, right? And then you go back over here on column B, you click on column B, click on this one right here, the first row, and you're gonna do paste or Control V, or I just go right here. I do paste. So it's gonna take a while to paste the file right there. So make sure when you have that, you see right here, it say victim degree of injury, victim ejected right here, the two right here, okay? Now make it easier for us to analyze right here. You're gonna highlight this. Select the first cell right here. Highlight the first row right here and then go to edit and click delete row 1. Right. So now you could have data only. So after you do this, I recommend you just give the name on here. Otherwise, later you may lose it, okay, and then you don't know. So for example, my over here, that will be like 2003 analysis, for example. Or if you want to put your name on there, I think that's the best, so that you're doing that so that you can have the file that you submit later. I'm gonna do here. Right here, so I'm gonna open the file again, 2003, right here. And you may put the name over here. For example, mine will be Phan-Yamada right here. So now you have the data. So first thing you have to do, you have to sort the column right here. So you highlight the column, click on this highlight, and then see the arrow right here. You click down and you see right here, you say sort from A to Z. So when you do like this, it's gonna sort 2 columns, right? So notice right here, see this one here, 0, 4 right here. So you see it look like this. So you sort it, you will see it sort from 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see a whole bunch 0 because we have a big data right here. So let's do that. So I'm gonna do like this. So sort right here, click on it. So I'm gonna sort for you. So it's gonna sort data here for you, okay? So when you're done with this one, so this is what you're gonna do right here. So you can go back to this part, okay? And then you copy the table. This we want to get the number right here. Copy the table so you don't have to type it again. So Control copy, Control C, or Command C right here, okay? Like that, okay? And then you're gonna go back over here, you see this data right here, so all the file have the number right here. That means how many data you have on this file. So this one you have 56,952, almost like 57,000 over here, right? So copy this number, put on your your file over here, right? They put this number right here so that it reminds you what number that you have right here. Whatever you do, the total you do over here should be equal to the same number you get right here. So now we're gonna count over here. We count the level of injury is the first one right here we have is right here, the degree of injury right here. So we already sort, right? So you're gonna see right here. So we're gonna count how many of them because it's very hard to go down to see how many. So we're gonna use Excel right here. So we're gonna equal, and you're gonna do count. When you do like this, it show count F, right? Yeah. And you're gonna go from A1 right here, right? And you're gonna do this colon, and then you can do A, and then you can type the number right here. That is total how many data you have in this file right here. So it's gonna be 56,952, right? And then what are you gonna count? You cannot count how many zero are they. So the zero, that means no injury at all. So comma, and then you write 0, and then you close and you enter. So it's gonna count for you like that. So you have 18,000 something like that, right? Now I'm gonna copy code. So be careful right here, okay? You click on the code right here. You don't copy here, but you go in the box formula box right here. You copy this, control copy, and then you're gonna go down here, you paste it down. So now have the same thing because it count 0, but you want to count it 1, right? So you're gonna change this one to 1, right? So it's gonna count how many 1 on this here. That means how many people get killed on this one right here, right? So do same thing for this one right here. You change this one to 2. That means how many people get severe injury, and this one would be changed it to 3. And enter, and then this one would be the last one would be 4. Enter. Right. When you done this one, you're gonna do the total right here. So you're gonna do over here would be equal to the sum. So you're gonna do a give you suggestion right here, E3 to E7. So accept that. So you're gonna go. You're gonna click right here, so you accept that. So this number right here, that the total right here, it have to match with this number right here. Yes, okay. And then we're gonna do cumulative frequency because it help us to do the next step. So we kind of do right here. So the first one get equal to this cell right here, okay? Now the second one right here, we're gonna add these two together. So you're gonna do equal, you can write like add the two, they give it to you right here. They kind of give you the summary. It has add the two together. So you can do that. You can do like this here, you enter, you have that. So it gives you this number and then this one. So you can copy the formula over here. It's gonna do like that for you for the rest of them. Right, so you go right here, you go up to here, the number should matching, the last one here should matching right here. So this is cumulative frequency. So when you have this, you can make the pie chart of the injury count right here. So you're gonna highlight this one right here, highlight the 4 thing, yeah? And then you go to insert and you go to charge right here, right? Click on charge. It gives you this, you don't want this one. You want this one right here, injury count. You click on this one right here. So if your doesn't have go down looking for the pie chart that you have in here, then is have the chart here for you. So if I close it, you will see right here. See this one right here? It look like this, huh? So it's gonna graph it for you. It show the percentage. You don't have to compute it for you. So it's common sense, right? So most people when have car accident, so if very few people get killed, about less than 0.5% get killed, and then so on right here. So you're gonna interpret this chart right here. What is that about the year that you do? Okay, and then you can come back to compare with mine to see what happened. So when you done that, you copy on this right here, control copy, and then you're gonna go over here. So this one, they want to have the pie chart, right? So you go down here, right? You go down here. So you can go, so you can go down here. Let's see if I can do this one right here. So I can pay my pie right here, right? So you can make it smaller if you want to. So, and then you're gonna write another line to explain what happened to the graph right here. That's it, the interpretation. So that's it, that's that. Okay, so we go back to the file again. So we're gonna delete this one because you already copied to the other, right? So you delete, you have this part right here. So now we're gonna do the second part. The second part here, we have to make the two-way table for this one right here, right? So again, I want you to copy this, the table. So you see when you select this, it's copied right here, right? So control copy or command C or copy, and then you go over here, you're gonna paste underneath right here, right? So you have everything you have right here, okay? Now this one is harder, so be careful, huh? So we have cumulative frequency right here. So we have 18,158 people have no injury when they have car accident. It's just minor, right? Now among of these people, if you type on here, if you type A18158, you enter, then you see it take you down right here, see one. So the next one you will see 0, yeah, one right here, right? But you go on top here, you see a lot of number. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have all the number in here, depend on what you have, right? So you're gonna have that. So I'm gonna put this one back to A1 so that I can see the whole thing, right? So make sure that you check that, huh? Now among 1,158, we like to see how many people like not ejected from their car. That means they stay, and how many is here and here. So this what we're gonna do here. We're gonna click on the cell right here. We're gonna type equal count, right? Because we already sort them, so we're gonna count from column B, okay, column B. We're gonna look at column B. We start from 1, and then we go up to the 18,000, this number right here. So 18158, right? And then we count how many 0 are they, and then we close it, we enter, right? So we have this 16,000 something people right here, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna click on this cell right here. I copy the code again. Remember, copy from this formula box here, not down there. It's gonna get you wrong one, okay? Then you go out here and you click on this one right here. So among all the people have no injury, we count how many people fully ejected, right? So we're gonna pay right here, but this time we're gonna change to number 1 because we look at number 1 right here. Right, so and then we do same thing we do for all of them over here. This one we're gonna change to number 2, and then hit enter, and then this is number 3. And then we're gonna change it, hit enter. 3, okay. Enter. And then over here it say not stated, that it means you're gonna see blank, right? So therefore over here we're gonna do different functions. So I'm gonna still do this, right? But I'm gonna change over here. I'm gonna delete the last one right here. And then I change this one to count blank. So you can see it right here, count blank right here. Click on it, and then you hit enter. Then you have it right here. So now if I add all these numbers together, it should be equal to 18,158 right there. So I'm gonna do here equal. I'm gonna do sum, and then parenthesis. Over here, I'm gonna have over here would be this column right here, E, right? So E12, so E12. And then I go to, over here would be I-12, right? I do like this, I enter. See, is this number right here have to match with this number right here. We're gonna do same thing for the second column. Now watch me careful for second column. Second column, we're gonna look at for how many people get killed, how many get ejected, how many fully eject. So we're gonna count from here. That's why cumulative frequency very, very important. So you're gonna copy this formula here. You put it down right here. Now you change to B. So instead of this B, we're gonna change it from here. So from the next one, the first one would be 18158. So the next one would be 18159, right? So you're gonna change that to that number. So I'm gonna delete here. I'm gonna change it to 9, right? So plus one more, right? And then you're gonna go to the next number right here. That's the number you do here. So B, and then you do 18400, right? So this number right here. So the last number had to be here, huh? And then you count how many zero from those on that line from that on. So you're gonna see that part. So right here, you hit enter, and then it will do that for you. Right here, right? So you see right here? So it changed here. It count from row 18159, that means after that part, okay? So you can copy this formula, you're gonna paste for the whole row, but you're gonna do 1, 2, oops, sorry, I do it wrong. Do that. See, it's gonna do B, it's do C, right? So you're gonna go over here, this one right here. Remember, have to do on this here, otherwise wrong. Copy that, and then you're gonna go to this one right here, you're gonna paste it. So change this one to 1, right? Enter, and then this one over here, you're gonna change it to 2. And then the last one would be 3. And for the last one, we're gonna change it to count blank too. So change this one over here, delete this 0, and then over here you do count blank. Right, count blank. Do that, and then it will count it for you. And again, if you copy the formula for the first cell right here, you paste for the rest, you should have the same thing right here. So 242, matching with this number right here, 242. And so on, you're gonna do the whole thing you fill up for that whole table right here. Okay, so after you have the table like this, so the last column right here, it have to match with the entry count right here, huh? Right. And then when you do the total count like this, so you're gonna see that how many right here. So this one we're gonna do it equal to sum, and then you're gonna do from over here, you're gonna do from E12, yeah, to E16. So they suggest you do right this here. So you take this data right here. So you have that like 40 something thousand. And we're gonna do same thing over here. We're gonna do control copy this one or command C, and then you paste for the rest of them. And all the number have to match each other. So it's gonna be over here. See this last number right here matched here. So this one would be total how many people not ejected and fully rejected and so on. So it add all the table right here. So you're gonna have this table right here. So let's do like this here, and then you're gonna make it nicer. So you're gonna do this border over here. You're gonna do everywhere. They're gonna have that like this, and then you copy all of this here. You paste on your report, right? So similar to do same thing with your individual report. So instead of 50,000 something, you're gonna have 100 data, and then you do the same thing. So you're gonna have your individual report. This is the group report. So when you have the data right here, you may convert it to percentage so that you can say, okay, among the people like people not injected. So how many people get really get killed or something. So if that makes sense, if the people are fully rejected right here, is that related to that part? You can make another table so that you can do the percentage. So it help you to analyze the data easier.